Ms. Darlene Jones and Robin and Caleb Bradley, file 26-42376-LT. Who do we have for this matter, please?
She said her name. Say Darlene Jones. Say your name, man.
Oh, Darlene Jones.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. Have you had contact with either Robin or Caleb Bradley?
Not lately.
Not lately.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Why is my sister telling her what to say?
Well, first of all, who are you?
I'm Robin Bradley.
Well, thank you very much for letting me know.
Right away, the judge spots something unusual. Someone appears to be coaching a party on what to say. That's something judges take seriously because they want answers directly from the person involved. Notice how the judge calmly redirects the conversation instead of letting the hearing spiral into an argument. Have you ever seen a courtroom where one small interruption completely changes the tone?
And I can't answer why somebody else is telling Ms. Jones what to say. So, Ms. Jones, or excuse me, Robin Bradley, have you had contact with Ms. Jones about how to resolve this matter?
I have not. She and my sister have put a PPO on me, so I have not been able to go to the home since June 3rd. I have, can I go on or no?
Please, go ahead.
I have a storage unit that I pay for, and I also have an apartment, but I cannot get my belongings because she has a PPO on me. So I can't get my belongings out.
Are you willing to do so?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Darlene Jones,
Yes.
Have you heard what Ms. Bradley has said?
Yes, I did.
How would you like to resolve this matter?
Well, I want them to come and get their things and the stuff in the house and the stuff in the garage. And the reason we haven't had contact because of some problems we had together.
All right. Is it true that you have a PPO against Robin Bradley?
I do.
How do you want her to come get the stuff if there's a PPO that says that she can't come to the house?
Well, her son has been coming getting a few items here and there. I don't know what.
Now the real legal obstacle comes into focus. There's a protection order in place, yet one side is also expected to retrieve personal belongings from the very property they're prohibited from visiting. It's a tricky balancing act, and this is exactly where judges have to find practical solutions without violating existing court orders.
What I have to do to allow her to come in, as long as there's not going to be any arguing and fighting.
Well, do you believe that her son knows all of her stuff to be able to get out of the house and out of the other area?
Your Honor.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'll get to you, Miss Bradley. Let me talk to Ms. Jones first. Ms. Jones, do you think that her son would be able to do all that on his own?
He comes every once in a while, but he doesn't take all of her things.
All right, let me ask Ms. Bradley about that. Ms. Bradley, how do you propose to get all your stuff out of there?
I will probably end up getting a U-Haul, or my son has a van now. And the reason he hasn't gotten my belongings is because they're in her bedroom. I was her caretaker for a year. And my son is not comfortable going into her bedroom to get the stuff.
Well, is there you mentioned another sister, Ms. Jones. Is there somebody else that could help him remove the stuff from your bedroom so that he's not having to worry about going into your bedroom inappropriately?
Yes, if I know when they're coming.
All right. So Ms. Bradley, how would you like, what period of time do you think it's going to take your son to get your stuff out of Ms. Jones' house?
There is no way that I can set up a standby with a police officer or civil officer so I can go in and get my stuff.
Well, that's the problem of the PPO.
Okay. I'm actually fighting the PPO. I have court on the 6th with her.
This is an important moment. Even if both parties wanted to make things easier, the judge can't simply ignore or suspend a protection order during this hearing. Court orders remain enforceable until they're officially modified or lifted. It's a reminder that legal procedures often move more slowly than personal conflicts.
Then maybe there won't be a problem in the future, but right now there is.
Okay,
So
correct.
I can't tell you to break the PPO.
I understand. I don't want to. That's why I haven't been there.
And I appreciate that. So how long is it going to take your son to do that?
Probably over this weekend, he can probably go in and get the stuff that is mine. The only problem is I'm afraid that my sisters are going to take my belongings because
your son can take pictures while he's there. And if you see things that aren't there that should be in the pictures, you can tell him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this matter for a second hearing after.
Instead of forcing an immediate resolution, the judge creates a roadmap. Document everything, remove the belongings through the son, and return for a follow-up hearing if anything goes wrong. Sometimes the smartest courtroom decision isn't dramatic. It's preventing the next dispute before it starts. Would you trust photos alone to prove everything was returned?
You've had a chance to remove your stuff so that if anybody has a problem, then I'll be able to be told about it and we can make a resolution at that time. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, but that's the only reason my stuff has not been removed.
All right. So you think that you can take care of that over the July 4 weekend?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do this. I have room. My next time that I have room for a hearing is on July 13th. So I'm gonna reschedule this for that date at 2:15. That actually gives you 2 weekends to get the stuff out of there using your son. It also looks like it'll be after your PPO hearing, so you might have a little bit of extra time to be able to do some of it yourself there, depending on how the PPO hearing works out.
Notice how the judge carefully schedules the next hearing after the upcoming protection order case. That's strategic case management. If the PO situation changes, it could make retrieving the remaining property much simpler. Good judges aren't just deciding today's dispute. They're thinking several steps ahead.
So we'll be back again on July the 13th at 2:15.
Can I bring up one more matter?
All right, go ahead.
And it's real briefly. In my storage unit, she has a box spring and a bunch of area rugs that if she is not going to come and get, I'm going to get rid of them.
All right, she's heard you. She's had a chance to know that now. So if she needs to do it, she can talk to your son about that and he can relay a message to you.
Okay.
Either party have any other issues that they want to talk to me about?
I didn't hear you.
Is there anything else that you want to tell me about?
Well, just that I need them to get their things out of the house and out of the garage and without any problems with it because
all right. So she's gonna do that over the next 2 weekends.
Okay.
She's gonna use her son to do that. And then we'll be back on July the 13th at 2:15 to see if there's any problems with what happened.
Okay.
All right. That's all for today. And thank you both very much. I'll see you July 13th at 2:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right.